we've got my man Zee.
Yeah!
Let's go. My man MacMatic.
Okay, Tower. We'll represent.
We're in the building, boy.
Yeah, that's it.
Decided off cam to do a coin flip, and my man Zee is going to go first. Yo, Zee, hold it down.
Okay. Hello. Is it Zee you're looking for? No. It's MacMatic. Some whack maggot half-hacked daft bastard that's been rapping for 2 seconds and he's fucking whack at it. It's been a while because of the Rona. I need a plate to fill and display my skill. Impale my will on this rate that's built like a snake on stilts. Yo, quit taking pills and pay your bills. Valley pop until he's splashing vomit, astronomic, spaced out like Halley's Comet. Get caned for an undertaking, choke his ass and he gets slammed in coffins. The savage swordsman detaches organs. 3 rounds on the operating table. Soul dissection, character assassination. His life's sole intention is catheters and masturbation. I go to his pad and I gaffer tape him. Get gagged with a bin bag for your ship raps, victim of the dungeon kidnap. We throw you off the roof of the Lockheed Multis that you live at. Yo, he's got a shit chat. True story. At Sketchy Beats in Edinburgh, MacMatic said that he thinks every freestyle by every rapper ever is shite. What? Half the members of the dungeon off the top better than anything you'd ever write. You always bark but never bite. The one to shout remarks but never fight. I got a lock behind these iron bars or your shit'll get taxed like Wesley Snipes. Yo, get set alight. I've been wrecking mics since you were about 11, getting tucked into your bed at night. So what's this hipster acting metaphor? Your pen has never met a metaphor. Similarly, similes have never rented your mindset before. Yo, fucking jiggy Skeletor. Against Oddball, he was shivering, trembling. Was it stage fright? Maybe a ditch of adrenaline? Or was he rattling when battling for a fix of the heroin? Yo, I've already battled every cunt. Bottom of the barrel, there's no one left that I could clash. So Barkwright never gave me a good match. Now I feel like I'm taking a liberty and you're making me look bad. Fuck out of here.
Yo, round one, MacMatic, take it away, bro.
Yo. See, I grew up in the hills. I could spit my entire round like a chukter. That shit would be pitiful, but you better make this bitch fade out. No, retinol, your team's got you gassed up. You're like methanol, but you mixed between that and a methanol. See, most you cunts won't know, but after my first battle, this cunt be acting like a senator for the scene. Claiming my first outing wasn't good enough for the screen. But that was defo an easy blunder. You're blind and gripped to the keys. Who's your dad, Stevie Wonder? See, despite what you thought then, I'm an alphabet assassin that's low-key with progression. I got that demonic, obsessive, ritualistic intentions. I'll string a man up and leave him undrawn and quartered, then dissect these intestines, checking sperm count and ingest, and send his bitch ass to Thanos with sacrificials requested. This battle is a blessing, man. We're living in delusional times. It's satellite control, political scopes, and quoting full geolocational strikes. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here battling Alvin the Chipmunk, wondering where the fuck I went wrong in my life. Hindsight's a bitch though. I'm irradiating waves through an incel like chemo. That's infusion and biochemical change. This is keto. Me, MC squared. That means I'm missing an equal. I'll dash an MC's neck, no matter acapellas or the beach. So the way I'm not fucking around, you think I'm lacking libido. The way I've gotten thrown up these hands, you think I was a clock merchant. I call your mother Medusa. Petrified cock serpent, petrifying gaze. Cheese-filled wrinkles, one hand on a hairy muffin, the other in the Pringles. And the only time that they switch is when I give her the sack. I took a couple of months off. I've been working on the present, man. I've been working on the presents, but now it's like Kris Kringles is black. Yo, time.
Time, make some fucking noise for that. Okay, round 2 on Zee. Hold it down, dungeon.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Let me put it in perspective. My biggest gig, probably when me and G supported Grandmaster Flash. His biggest gig, a family barbecue at his grandfather's pad. And that's rather sad. In 2019, I got booked to battle in America twice. I'm only here in front of you because the Rona's preventing me from getting my flights. Yo, I'm abusing you, using you as target practice. I might end him on sight. Have this pathetic cretin regretting the rest of his life. Yo, strong fan base versus gaunt crackface. If GiMik racked out a line, he would prob lactate. I got a strong mandate. He took a strong man on a date and went home 2 hours later with a ball sack in his face. Yo, your jaw's matching with space. Too much ecstasy in your late teens equals permanent jaw retardation. But this ugly cunt still bumps his gums. I find that quite amazing. And this pedo's passport is suspect. Yo, full of dodgy travel stamps for Epstein's remote island. MacMatic sniffing kiddies' bike seats with Joe Biden. Yo, you got no time in the dope right, you just joke rhyme in your throat tight and you go silent, forget your bars and get another point put on that choke license. Yo, Scott Lackland, stop rapping. Yo, any instance within the multiverse consisting of you winning cannot happen. Disrespect, fist connect, spin his neck, coma for 3 months. Your name sounds like something mouldy that goes on a tree trunk. I'll use his dome as a speed bump. Yo, I broke into his house. Just in his hand sanitizer. Why? Then his granddad woke up, so I pimp smacked him with a can of cider. Like, how'd you like them apples? Grapple, scandal. He goes to bed wearing sandals, flexing his collection of opal scented candles right next to the naked photos of Philip Schofield on his mantle. You must have a raging death wish. Give me less than 80 seconds, take his head blood straight from neck and make him breathless. Never in any other circumstance would you have made my checklist. So thank me, Alex, Mackenzie, and the Rona for this opportunity. My bar's lethal against this weapon. Diplomatic immunity.
Time. Continue that shit on too. MacMatic, take it away. Hold it.
You best believe with my sharp parameters, expanding man's plan, span hella diameter. They're biblical bit shit, bro. You only go to church so you can suck on a dick, though. The fuck, man. You've been sniffing your sister's pants and fapping the pictures of your nan. You're putting super glue in your hands. You're pulling out a super wank. You're a backwards cunt. Curling up your hands like arthritis does. See, that shit won't fly like a butterfly, no. Sting like a bee, man. You go threaten me again, man. I'll leave. But fuck that fuck that bit, it's a bad man shit with a gangland flips. When I pull this blade sight, it's gang damn shit. You couldn't get an architect or arch unless you receive through an apprenticeship. You'll deep that. You can make 12k a year and have more meat than a Tesco Daily Meat, man. This cunt's Dundee's answer to Afghan Dan. You can dress the same, but you have to call yourself the Afghan Batman because you're high as fuck, man, and you've been begging for clout. Go on then, tell them who Eminem's next album's actually about. That shit disrespectful to a vernacular damager. Spinning webs of lies, don't put this tarantula. But you think about it, bro, Berserker had given that shit to his manager. But in this universe, though, he should fucking sue your ass for slander, because I had to listen to that shit to fact check, and that wasn't pretty. It was that kind of gristly bit and the meat kind of gritty. That kind of clenching your teeth when you speak kind of shitty. And that kind of put on when you eat kind of spitty, man. When in different paradigms, there's an art to rhyme. A paraglide, you pantomime, a paramount to hermaphrodite. Man, a pandemic couldn't stop an event tonight like the healer went I think me and you, we should take Stroom's play. Heavy, heavy tunes, just stare at the moon, and as soon as you turn your back, boom, like the loss of blood, bring it back to the room. Time.
Quiet down. He's bringing up bullshit. I'll bring it back to present tense. But remember the fact that you'd probably sell your leg to be mentioned next to Eminem. Yo, I catch him slipping in the toilet. Beat this munter with a plunger while he's taking a shite. Take some advice and take a trip to cash exchange with your Mike. I told your mother I'm a plumber, came to lay on my pipe. She had me staying the night. I jumped into his room butt naked after shagging her, pinged a Johnny in his puss and gave him a fright. Yo, of course he's got personals. I'm a decade deep. You see my name in the papers and scrape it, fake it to make it into anything you could use as ammo. But out of your two battles, one was so shite Mackenzie refused to even upload it to the YouTube channel. Truth. You didn't even spit a second round. You a thick, pathetic clown. Forfeited half the clash like, and the next will get him down. You ain't got the heart for this. I rap better than you. Scrap better than you. I'm a sex machine like James Brown. I shag better than you. If I slap this snowflake, he probably threatened to sue. Gen up Zee will cancel your ass faster than Pepe Le Pew. Yo, don't fuck young pops acting punch drunk, and I'ma show him how the motherfucking veterans do. Yo, my attention to you is a massive favour. Lamp of the slaughter out of the woodwork, the casket made I'm here to incapacitate your eyes a wager. Yo, I freeze his vocal cords like Frozone. Incredible. strap him to get turned into an elongated musk, or strap him to a SpaceX rocket and blast him out of the ozone. Yo, every dog has his day. Bitch, I must be generous to throw bones. At least you get the credibility that you're willing to risk your humility, sillily thinking he's standing a chance in the mix with me. I get the rope, tied his tube, but I ain't talking fertility. I heard this tranny of a fanny was first a lady like Hillary. And you're no longer welcome in Dundee, sending back to Oban crying, while every remnant of a career you happen to have ever fathomed are slowly dying. Yo, I'll have him going silent. It ain't coronavirus when I take his breath without touching him. Fucking choke him into forced compliance. Yo, you are lucky I don't whip my dick out. And tell you to suit that. I'm done with taking these liberties, cunt. You're making me look bad. Fuck out.
Oh, make some noise.
Yo, man, your baby blow my vuvuzela and sound like Tyler Creator. Your baby blew my vuvuzela and sound like Tyler Creator.
Oh boy.
Yeah, fuck this shit, man. Your baby blew my vuvuzela and sound like Tyler Creator, man. You may think I'm zealous, jealous, but hell I was playing the fellas to this fuck person. So this fuck punch bollocks from myself as developers now. I'll shit round her name Scarlet Creator. I think you misunderstood beating that pussy up, right? I'm sticking to the G code. You got screaming like a G note from the Caesarean section. Your fucking dungeon dwelling trench foot weapon. This decrepit vermin couldn't got an effect and rectum. I bet you cry dungeon when you come, you're cretin. I'll scoop your girl's eye out and crush it with a pencil and mortar. I bet you cry dungeon when you come, you're cretin. I'll scoop your girl's eye out and crush it with a pencil and mortar. Breadcrumbs on the side, was it not? Bird's eye you order. We could flay the flesh from the chest and some 100% breast shit. You could talk about how your guy fucking like a cat piss. As for your clarity tragedy, that shit left at the back of me and excavated the site. You're not anticipating this decapitation might just cost you your life. See, I never needed your validation, but if so, then I validate it tonight. Sir, my name is escalating in weight, and if your name was a stock, you know they'd already be shot. And if I can't surpass you today, then that date lies ahead of me. I came to the game late, but did you know the clock's changed today, mate? Sorry, my mind gets ahead of me. Tomorrow I'ma change. Tomorrow I'ma travel back in time, and you still think you can mess with me. Fuck this shit, I ain't got time.
Right, so battle was really good. Honestly, first round I could have given it to anybody. Giving it to anybody, you couldn't really judge it. Second one, I would say Mac took it definitely, and then obviously with the third round with the stumble and stuff, gave it to Zee. I'm going to give it to Zee. I'm going to give it to Zee 2-1, but like it's basically just the stumble. That's all.
Cool.
That's all it is.
Zee 2-1.
Big up, Matt.
Canal online. What are you saying, man?
Yeah, that one. Obviously, we got to knock some stuff off of the phone, but I got to say, like, flipping, it was for the first 2 rounds, it was the closest match so far. I think in the second round, your man had a lot more performance, but Zee kind of took it off originality in the first 2. So even putting the phone aside, like, I've got to give Zee his credit. Like, it's not a default win. It was a close battle up until the third, but Zee was edging them rounds as well. So, yeah, I'm going to give that one to Zee.
We didn't need to go to the judges, but they went to anyway. We can clearly see when you whipped to the phone, it's an automatic forfeit. Facts. But yo, make some fucking noise for Zee.